it's come out of nowhere, and we'll have to seek the origins as we go through this ACE series to find out where this terrific scoring system comes from as we finish off leg number 2 of race 1. It's Ruiz. It's all Ruiz, the Albanian, leading the way over Sweaties and Bushify, the Spanish and Kiwi sailors coming in strong.
Yeah, Tiger Stick has had a bit of an unlucky one there.
Is it unlucky?
I don't know.
Or what's happened?
Yeah.
What's happened?
He's infringed and he's definitely paid the price for it.
That's right.
He's well back now.
So Ruiz has been here before. This is his 3rd time in the final. Disconnected last race in the final race. Was in the hunt for the win as well. So he'll be having a few nightmares about that one, but no nightmare on this one. Early morning in New Zealand where he's racing from. He's woken up. It's a dream start. First place for Ruiz. Second across the line will be Sweaties, the Spanish sailor, taking the 2nd place, and then Bushify rounding out the podium in 3rd. So it goes Albania, Spain, New Zealand rounding up our top 3. Vos1, I mean, what surprised you there? Anyone you thought that would go well that has struggled?
Well, yeah, Tiger Stick, I thought he had the best start.
Yeah.
I did. I really did. And just didn't make that cross, and yeah, sort of snowballed from there. But I think you can see that the comeback, the guys that have been here before, they've sort of dominated that one. Maybe it's experience.
Well, that's true. We've seen Ruiz has been here before, Sweaties has been here before, Bushify has been here before. Looking at the stats, I mean, what jumps out to you? Top speed there, Ruiz. Woo! Lightning, 38 knots. I mean, what's he got going on there? Absolutely sending it. Great VMG as well.
Yeah, good VMG.
How's the ride height? Average height is he flying higher than everyone? Yeah. Just a great all-round race from Ruiz there, isn't it? The Albanian just looking smooth. Sailed a little bit further, but you can sail further when you're going
faster,
when you're going 22.5 knots average VMG.
It's a controlled race. Started in the middle of the start.
Yeah. So throughout the day as well, we're going to jump in to have a chat to some of the guys, but also if you're following along, make sure to comment. And this is what it does to the overall leaderboard after race number 1. It's early days yet, but Ruiz takes the lead on 8 points there. Sweaties, 7 points. Bushify, 6. Vos1, 5. Rocky BDA, 4. Meermeister, 3. Dub G, 2, 5. That's what I'm going to call him. WG20. Dub G's a bit better, right? Dub G. Dub G. Get the Dub G. 25, 2 points. And Tiger Stick, after a great start, has to settle for the 1-pointer after a big old collision up the first upwind. Oh, what do you reckon? Race 1.
Good race.
Good race. Good start.
Plenty of drama.
Warming into it.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. So we are going to be jumping through 5 races today. We'll hit some interviews throughout the day as well. We'll pick up some people as they come through, Seb. But make sure to comment along as well. So wherever you are, comment along, jump on the YouTube, whether you're on the Twitch, on the Discord channel. We want to hear, where are you watching from? What have you got to think about the races? I mean, surely the Swedes are piping up there at Tiger Stick. What happened there from Tiger Stick, Seb? What time is it in Sweden right now? It's late at night. You should be awake. You've had all day to prepare for this Tiger Stick, and you've gone blind. You've got caught on port. You've had a collision. Two collisions.
2 port starboards.
2 port starboards.
Not what you want.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Whew. Can't have port starboard. I mean, he's the new Bushify after that. So, okay. For anyone watching here, Seb, that needs to know the rules. The big port starboard obviously is a big one, but going into that boundary there, you do have some, I guess, rights going to the boundary. Even when you come back on port, you do have some right of way. Can you kind of talk through how that happens?
Yeah, you do. So if you're closest to the boundary, you have rights to tack, come back on port, and whoever's on starboard has to avoid you. And I think in the case that we saw, he had just left the boundary, so he no longer had protection.
So
And then, yeah.
how much boundary protection do you have? It's a couple boat
I
lengths,
think it's
right?
3 boat lengths.
3 boat lengths.
Yeah,
So
which it doesn't take long
no, not
when you're
there's-
going
So
this fast.
when we're watching on the screen, you'll see out towards the boundaries, there is that kind of little buffer. There is that little buffer there. Oh, we got an interview. We can go to someone. Let's have a look who we got. Oh, Rocky BDA, how you doing? Hey, mates.
Good, all good. Just had to turn it off mute.
So, tell us where are you coming to us from? Where are you? What are you doing? I mean, who is Rocky BDA?
I'm based in Sydney, but originally from Bermuda. I
Nice.
moved to Sydney 7 years ago because I was doing a Finn Olympic campaign.
No.
So yeah, been here ever since.
And wow. So it's early in Sydney right now, is it not?
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, it's way too early, and I'm not a morning person.
Oh, brilliant. So
It's
how
like,
would it be what?
what's that?
5 a.m.
5:30 or something.
Yeah, 5:23.
Oh, legend.
Nice.
So how did you get into the game?
Just following the social media. I'm always been a gamer on like Gran Turismo on PlayStation, and I think like forever I've been waiting for a good sailing game to come out. I knew it was others, but I didn't really wanted to join the other ones. And then I saw this one come on. I was like, oh yes, invest into a laptop. I already had the wheel and the gaming seat. So yeah, I started maybe 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, and then just dug right into it.
Rise to fame. Pretty
Yeah,
quick.
and you're consistent as well. I mean, Seb, he's got the steering wheel.
Yeah, we're talking about this. I like the steering wheel.
You like the steering
Yeah.
wheel.
Yeah.
And because a lot of the guys, the previous winners, they've been hitting the controller as on their setup. What's the trade-off there? What do you prefer? Obviously steering wheel.
I see some people doing really good on the controller. I think I might give it a go after I qualify.
Yeah,
See if I can do some gains on it. But I'm used to the controller on the PlayStation for certain games, but obviously car games the wheel's a lot better. But I'm very curious about the controller.
All right.
If you win the final, you're driving with a wheel.
yeah, 100%.
So
Yeah,
get used to it, I reckon.
Nah, I'll be good. I'll be good on the wheel. I do some wheel driving in real life.
You reckon you could
Yeah.
take Seb on the wheel?
Probably not that good. This is actually my first time foiling, if that counts.
You mean
Never foiled before.
you never
Like
foiled,
I've done
foiled in the
tons
fin?
of. What's that?
You never foiled
Yeah,
in
no.
the fin?
I'm also the captain of the SSL Team Bermuda team.
Oh, brilliant.
So I've done a lot of RC44 stuff here recently with the wheel.
Oh, good, mate. You know your way around a boat. So come on, bring it home. You've been here before. Your third time in the final. You're getting better every week. So could this be the week? We're cheering you on. Good luck. I know Australia is cheering for you.
Thank you.
You're representing not just Bermuda, but Australia today as well. So go well, Rocky. Good to see you.
Thank you.
How good's that? Coming to us from Australia at 5:30 in the morning. I mean, give that man a coffee, give him a medal, because it's early there in Australia. We're going to jump to race number 2 very soon. Right now, there we go. Coming thick and fast. It's race number 2. You guessed it, we are back in Barcelona, baby. Course A. Seb, how's the conditions looking on this one? Yeah, so nine knots on this one. A little bit lighter. Still flat waves, though, out there. Yeah, so 45 wind direction, a pretty good one. So we're coming into 2 minutes to go. Race number 2. On board Tiger Stick after that shocker in round 1. What do you do here? Do you go for the same start? You go, it was a good start last time. I'm committed to that pin end of the line. Or do you have to reset? Try and avoid the congestion. I think we might We've just lost Seb's microphone there, guys. Our team at the back. We're down a microphone for Seb there. So we'll try to get to that as we've got 1:30 to go. This is a one-lapper as well. Flat waves, 9 knots. Vos won after a solid one on that one. You see them just kind of tracking over the course right now. Give that a test there, Seb. How's that one? There we go. We're testing a few technical issues here. Okay, it is 1 minute to go. 7 knots on the true wind speed at the moment. Seb, do we have you back?
Am I back?
He's
I'm back.
Thank
Nice.
you. They didn't believe me that you weren't, you know.
Need to speak
talking.
louder.
No, you're fine. You're speaking loud and clear, mate.
Here we go, though. 40 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. 40 seconds to go. Tiger Stick Meermeister from Sweden. I mean, the Swedes, they look dangerous out there.
Yeah. They looking for an improvement, though, I think.
Yeah. No, that's right. Okay, 25 seconds to go. It's race number 2. Looking at the wind on the right-hand side of the course, what do you see? What do you like, Seb? If this was you, where would you be starting?
I don't know. I think it looks pretty even at the moment. As long as you're fast, pretty important in these boats. You want to be faster than everyone else at the start, and it becomes pretty easy by the time you get to that boundary.
3, 2, 1. Seb's looking for speed, and Ruiz has that at the moment.
I was about to say he's showcased that perfectly.
The seasoned campaigner, and it is drama for Rocky BDA. Did we give him the commentator's curse after talking to him? He's come off the line very slow.
Looks like we got a few off the foils there.
A few technical issues.
Dub G might be off the foils.
Yeah, Dub G off the foils. Sweaty, Tiger Stick, Rocky BDA, all having real clang-ups on the start line. But no clang-up for this team right here. It's Ruiz in his pink boat, sporting the Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli skins on there.
We got a close cross here. Is he going to go for it?
Oh, over who? Vos won?
Last one's tacked below.
Why has he done that?
Yeah, I guess just don't want to take a stern.
Yeah.
Don't lose too much in the tack. Hopefully he gets a right shift and he'll come back into it. But these three are clear. Quite far ahead of the rest already, I think.
No, we had a penalty on board Bouchify there. Looked like a penalty relative to Tiger Stick. So a bit of a coming together there between the Swede and the Kiwi. That'll see Bouchify drop down to 5th place overall. But right now, overall, massive lead starting to grow for the top 2. Ruiz, 30 meters ahead of Vos 1 and Meermeister not far behind as well. The Swedes with a bit of a bounce back. You asked for it and they're back. 3rd
Yeah,
and 4th.
they are. Yeah, these two are definitely showcased a good start, I think. They're coming out to this right-hand boundary, left as we look at it on the screen, but yeah, it's a lot less tacking. I think the lighter breeze, they've all adapted and happy, maybe not taking every shift.
Yeah, so what's the trade-off there? Obviously, in the lighter winds, your maneuvers cost you more.
Yeah, exactly. And kind of more becomes boundary racing, I think.
Boundary racing. So you enjoying your time here, Seb?
I am.
Obviously, what's the, like, how many days have you been racing out on the water so far?
I've been here for a month.
Been here a
So-
month, and what? You're on the water every day, every second day?
Every second day, I think we call it.
And then the women's team as well? You
Yeah.
guys kind of interchanging?
Yeah, so we're 50% time with the women's team.
Yeah.
Out there racing the other teams, getting ready.
Oh, so you've been racing other teams as well in training?
Trying to, yeah.
How you been going?
We're happy with where we are. I think there's obviously a few other good teams.
Which are?
The,
Who's the other-
the Italians are pretty handy. I'm looking at Italian sail right here.
Yeah.
Italians are pretty handy. I mean, everyone is. They've all got, all the cup teams have got their 40s they're training in. So it's going to be close. But here we see Ruiz leading Voss one close behind though.
Yeah, nice. We got
Gonna be close
a
down.
great race on our hands. 1 lap to go. Ruish, the Albanian, leading the Frenchie Voswan. They've come out to this right-hand side of the course. Look at this shot. Keeping
the
that
ride
ride height going. It's on a knife edge. Go on. Fly it high, Ruish. Fly it high. Come on, son.
Looking good. He's a lot lower than Voss one at the moment. Getting further down the boundary.
Bouchify just seeing going upwind still, so a bit of a shocker on board there for Bouchify. Either hero or zero. Probably one of the more inconsistent we've seen from Bouchify. He's either winning the races or he's right at the back, which I don't mind actually. I mean, if you're going to go for it. But this, do we have a big cross coming up here maybe?
Yeah, it's a bit of a comeback.
Meermeister and Ruish, they look super close as we come downwind. So let's try and get on board this cross. Ruish, is he going to make it ahead? Oh, it's going to be close, but oh yeah,
He's
just ahead. But the Swede hot on his heels.
Yeah, he's had a good downwind so far. Past Voss one. It'll be interesting to see if Ruish goes all the way to the boundary here, if he goes back to cover.
Like the angle differences are quite crazy. I mean, can you kind of talk us through when you get a wind shift? I mean, it doesn't just change your speed, but you kind of see these teams have these big curves. Like out on the right-hand side now, you're seeing Meermeister almost pointing directly down the racecourse.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these boats power up so fast. And even 1 knot of more pressure, you can see it right now, the angle between Meermeister and Ruish, like, it's huge.
So this next one's going to be interesting. I mean, the wind seems to be shifting all over the place right now. The big coming together of Ruish, but just as I say that, it looks like he's got a great shift.
Yeah.
It's just peeling down towards the finish.
It's going to be a close one.
Oh, they're both just fun. Look at those two angles. They're both literally kind of funneling in at each other. Oh, who are you picking?
I'm going to go with Meermeister, I think.
Oh, the big Meermeister against Ruish. Ruish has the advantage being the starboard boat. Can he go? Go, go! Oh!
That's close.
What was in that? A boat length. It's going to be close on the line as well. Looks like advantage Meermeister laying into the finish line. 1 maneuver to go, and the Swede is up and flying. Meermeister.
He takes it. Good downwind.
Comeback.
Third to first.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ruish has to settle for second.
Looks like Voss one will hold on to third, but he's dropped a bit back there. He was close to Ruish at the top, but yeah, he does hang on to third.
What do you make of Meermeister, the comeback?
Good downwind. He linked the pressure nicely, I think. It'll be interesting to see how his distance sailed was. I think it could be quite low compared to everyone else on that one.
Just seems to like get these great wind shifts and just peel down. And that's what I love about this game, Seb, and sailing in general, is that the race course is changing every day. It's not just follow the leader. You don't just have to do a corner and then jump into a hairpin. Literally, you can look at that wind condition and make a decision based on trying to find a wind shift. And those wind shifts have a dramatic difference on not just your speed, but those angle changes really, really change, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is incredibly hard to win every race. That's what makes it cool for us.
Yeah. Getting a bit of support for Ruish online there. I think maybe the live chat on YouTube's enjoying the Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli sales. So wherever you're tuning in from, as we see Bouchify, the Kiwi, across the finish line, last one across the line for our second race of the day. Let us know where you are in the world. Where are you watching from? Who are you cheering for? And you asked for those stats. Distance covered, Seb, and over this top few, it does look like Meermeister sailed a lesser distance.
Yeah. Also interesting, the average height. Quite a lot higher.
Way higher. The highest out of everyone, yeah?
Yeah.
And what's he going to do? The scores. It'll see Ruish hold on to top spot on 22 points, but a big jump in the lead. Obviously, we're starting to amplify these points. So 16 points for the win there for Meermeister. It takes him to 19. But look, I mean, it's still super congested. we're only early days.
Yeah.
2 down, 3 to go. It's all to play for. And there we go. Bit of support from Viggo Westerland there, cheering on the Swede, Mirameister. So good stuff there. Good support for the Swede from the YouTube channel. Wonder who we're going to talk to next.
Yeah.
It's always quite a exciting moment as we just wait for someone to pop up onto the screen. I mean, if it's one of the people you've sailed with as well, you'll be able to recognize
That'd be
them.
nice.
Because I mean, it's a list of names on it. I mean, it could be anyone. We don't know if they're going to be like he's sailing Central, a 14-year-old, or someone that's someone like Bing Bing France, who's a 49er sailor as well. Do you know Bing Bing France, who won in week 2? He's a French 49er sailor. I don't know his real name, so I can't tell you that.
Yeah, it's hard to know
He
if you don't know his name, but...
Well, I think he just goes around saying, "Hi, I'm Bing Bing France."
Right.
Yeah.
Probably raced him at some point then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bing Bing. What was your... Oh, yeah, let's talk to Mirameister.
Race winner.
Where is he?
There he is.
The Meister.
Hello. Yeah, the Meister.
How
Sitting here gaming.
Is it the Mirror? Am I saying it right? Is it Mirameister? Marimeister?
Yeah, something like that. It's my Swedish nickname is Marre, but in English you can say Marimeister or however you feel like it's. I feel like you have a quite good pronunciation going on there, so you can keep going with that.
Yeah, well, Meermeister sounds almost worse because it's like you've had an absolute mare, and you haven't done that. You just won race number 2. So good stuff on that race. I got Seb Menzies next to me here as well, who I think you guys might have a bit of history.
Yeah, and recently the history's been quite bad from my point of view, but yeah, he's been beating me in these last few races, which is why I had to go to Garda and train in the 49er. So we've been training a lot down here, trying to surpass them for next year. But it's been difficult combining both the e-sailing and the 49er. So my crew, Ole, he's been like cooking me meals, and he's been like a real housewife over here. So like a big shout out to my crew for enabling me to really get a shot at this.
That's
Barcelona.
a good setup. You've even got a chef for your e-sailing.
Yeah, it's even his computer actually. I'm just playing at his on his school laptop because I didn't have any other computer down here.
Oh, brilliant! I love it. So where are you at the moment? Where are you racing from?
Garda, Italy. So it's like the north part of the Garda Lake. Yeah.
Probably ranks up there for a lot of sailors as their favourite place to sail from. So in terms of where you're coming to us live, sailing from, I mean, that's pretty up there. It doesn't get much more iconic than that. Sailing from Lake Garda. I mean, come on.
It's been tough though, like sitting inside, looking out and just seeing the blazing sun and the nice winds, and I'm sitting in here just one more game before I qualify, hopefully,
Just picture Barcelona. Put a big poster up of Barcelona and the AC40s, because I reckon that's your chance to get revenge on Seb for what the last couple of 49er events have been, is that you win this event today, you win a trip to Barcelona, you win the event in Barcelona, and you book a ticket on the AC45, and I reckon we'll just have to, if that happens, we'll have to make sure Seb's on the other boat, and you can race him for that revenge.
I reckon we make that happen. Yeah. Let's try do it.
Yeah. Sounds like a deal. I'll try and hold up my part of the deal, and hopefully you'll manage yours as well.
Yeah, destiny's in your hands, mate. Go for it. Race number 3 coming up. We'll let you go.
Good luck, mate.
Marimeister from Sweden. That's your pick as well. You backed him, didn't you? Oh no,
I backed
Bouchafly.
He didn't have the best one on that one.
Yeah, he'll be back though. He'll be back.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When you've been doing this as long as I have, there's a couple things. We're always going to have racing, and Bouchafly is always going to probably win a race and come last in a race. So he's got the last. Now, Bouchafly, come on. Now's your chance. Race number 3, and it's raining.
I will say, I was excited for this one. 17 knots, 2 laps, large waves.
Yeah, just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is just, they've whipped it up on the Richter scale. I mean, it's not even 17. We're tipping 18 knots right now. Woohoo! Bring it on. If you are just joining us, welcome along to the America's Cup E-Series. This is round number 4 of our weekly challenges. Remember, the winner of each weekly challenge will book a spot to Barcelona for the grand final on the 28th of September. We've got 3 qualifiers there so far, and we're going for our 4th. We're watching right now Meermeister, the Swede, who won the last race, looking strong. It's breezy out there. Look at that wind on the right-hand side, Seb. That is just absolutely funneling down.
It is breezy. You can see the boat bouncing in that tack. I'm excited.
How hard is it to fly the boat in these kind of, in this wind and the waves, both in the game and I want to know in real life as well?
Yeah, in real life, it's extremely difficult. I think everything about it, the teamwork, and it's when the waves get big, the boats aren't huge, so they do struggle a lot more than the 75s, and bounce around a lot. Very violent in the cockpit. In the game, I really struggle, spin out all the time. So I think I'll just be trying to be consistent and not going for those hero plays, I think.
So we're looking for consistency right now. Don't go for the hero plays. All right, you hear that? E-gamers right now, don't go for the hero play. Okay, we want consistency. Hard to be consistent when you're staring down the barrel of large waves, 17 knots, 2 laps on this Barcelona course. It's raining out there. I've been here for about a month as well, Seb, and it hasn't rained, I don't think, since I've been here.
It's been sunny and the same temperature every day.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be nice just to turn on the rain for a little bit. Oh, we got a penalty. Dub G 2-5 relative to Ruiz, not keeping clear while the windward boat was overlapped. So, yeah, not great there from Dub G. It's not a way you want to start as all the boats wind up. It's all about hitting the line at pace, hitting it with the speed, crashing through those waves as we go, coming into the line in 3, 2, 1. Off and racing. Anyone over? It looked close.
It was,
no.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked close between Bouchefi and Dub G there, and Bouchefi does come out with the penalty. Windward leeward. You can see that penalty taking place. He's a lot slower.
Just getting absolutely sucked out the back there is Bush.
Voswan definitely with the best start. Mid-line.
So Boswan tacks over with quite a solid lead. Dub G, after picking up that penalty in the pre-start, has recovered it remarkably well.
Yeah.
To stay up in the top view there. Oh, but Meermeister, the Swedes, found a good little lane through the middle of the course.
Yeah, it looks like Tiger Stick has had a problem. He's quite far out the back. And Bouchefi looks like he's still got a penalty, or if he's got another one. Oh, he's just cleared it then.
Come on, Bouchefi. Bring it home. Bring it back. Some real support coming through for the Swedes on YouTube right now. Great support for the Swedes. So let us know when you're on YouTube, who are you cheering from, where are you cheering from. Right now, where's the support for the Albanian? Because Ruiz consistency
leads the top mark again.
Yeah. Is it 3 in a row?
I think it might be. Followed closely by Meermeister and Voswan. It's a bit of a replay from race before.
Yeah, Meermeister doing a great job. And this is where he's going to get into it. Hunting down Ruiz on this downwind. If you're Ruiz, after what just happened in that last race, you are nervous. Oh, massive wind shift, though. Look at that.
Going straight down the course there. Really good shift for Ruiz. Looks like Voswan might lose out a little bit there. Also, Rocky BDA. He's up there.
Up there, yep. Didn't have the best second race, so a great comeback there. Rocky BDA in the top 3.
Look at them go 40 knots downwind.
What are your
the top 2 there?
What's 40 knots feel like downwind?
It's fast, especially when it's wavy.
Scary fast or fun fast?
Fun fast, I'd say. But yeah, it's definitely fast.
Comment here in support of DubG25 from periodic table of videos on YouTube there. Getting a bit of support there for the American as we're down on the bottom mark. That did not take long from top to bottom. They're absolutely ripping out there. It's a 50-meter lead for Ruiz over Marimeister, the Swede.
Marimeister goes for the split.
Do you like that move? No. They
he's tack back.
Tack back straight away.
I do like that move. You use the speed from the bottom arc, and you don't lose anything in that tack. It's a good way of getting out of phase with the boat ahead. So yeah, good move by Marimeister. It doesn't look like it's paid off too well from him. There's a bit of a righty coming down the course now.
As he tacks over, he'll look to get into that righty, but Ruiz is just picking the shifts to perfection. I mean, it's one thing to be able to sail these boats fast. It's another thing to have the controls, but also be looking at the wind map on the right-hand side of the course. You'll see that wind's kind of funneling in slightly, not straight up and down. It's kind of coming from the right-hand side of the screen. Seb, can you kind of explain what's happening there? I mean, how does that work? What does that do if you're the boat on the right-hand side of the course?
Yeah, exactly. So if it's a right-hand shift, your breeze is coming more from your right-hand side as it sounds, and then it means you can just point way higher towards that top mark. Your VMG, velocity made good, so your speed to the top mark is a lot higher, and yeah, you're getting to the destination you want to be at a lot quicker than your competitors.
And it's big gains and losses though, right? So if you're getting this big kind of shift on one side where you can point closer to the mark, if you're on the wrong side of it, on the other side, it's a big gain, but a massive loss for the other one.
We call it the elevator. You just get taken all the way to where you want to be.
Brilliant.
And if you're not on it, you're usually going the wrong way.
Yeah, well, Tiger Stick's not on it right now, 660 meters behind. But Marimeister, the other Swede, they are on it. They are a downwind specialist. This boat is fast. I mean, a 49er sailor, you're not surprised that he just loves just strapping in and sending it downwind. And here he goes, trying to hunt down Ruiz. But it is a battle for the top three. Rocky BDA out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's coming into it here. He's got a lot better angle down the course than Marimeister, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so probably going to need one more maneuver for both of these boats here. Rocky BDA is going to have to try and jibe and get across the bow of Marimeister, but it's going to be close. There is nothing in this thing. It looks like Ruiz is going to take the lead. Oh, watch out for the mark there, Marimeister. Whew.
Here we go, port starboard.
Oh, Rocky BDA,
he's crossed.
Got it. Well, Claire.
Yeah.
Just found a great puff there down into the finish line. Ruiz takes the win. Rocky BDA second, and Marimeister still a great result in third. Boss 1-2's been solid.
He has. He's been consistent. Very consistent. As has Ruiz.
Tiger Stick at the back, bringing up the rear, sending it downwind, 40 knots. I mean, you're in last place. This is where you just got to push it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just test the limits. Start thinking about the next race. But what do you do? I mean, do you change your settings? Do you start... Or do you just kind of hope that...
I'm not sure. I think he had some problem at the start of the race in that one. And he was behind from the start. So I wouldn't change up too much. I think you practice, keep practicing, and if you don't make it this week, there's next week.
There is next. But the weeks are running out. As we get halfway through this one now, let's just have a quick look at the stats there, Seb. I mean, VMG on Ruiz, it's been bloody good all day, and it's good again there.
Yeah, it has. Also, meters sailed pretty good.
Flight time quite down, though. 80%.
Safety.
Yeah.
When you're in the lead, you don't need to push it.
Yeah. And that ride height, too. Super low.
Yeah.
Hugging the water.
Yeah, nice. A good race. Leads from start to finish.
Okay, so what's that going to do to our overall online qualifiers? Round 4 after race 3. Ruiz holds on to the lead there, getting quite a nice buffer over Marimeister now. About 9 points. That's comfortable, but not super cozy. Voswan, consistency has been key for Voswan. The French sailor is on 32 points, so 14 points behind. I mean, if you're the likes of Rocky BDA, Sweaties now, Bouchefi, I mean, you're in the middle of the pack. You really need to start winning races.
Yeah, you need to stand out.
2 races to go. If you win these races, they are worth more points. We know that. And for those guys in the middle of the pack, it's pretty much must win.
Yeah,
you kind of got to win 2 races now.
Especially with Ruish and how consistent he's been. I mean, you're going out there to win. I think even Voss 1 and Rocky, you get into late in the piece, you're going to have to start pushing, I think.
Yeah, we haven't had anyone over the start line yet, have we? I don't think we've had any early starters. So, I mean, I want to see someone push it. I mean, if you're Tiger Stick, I mean, Dub G25, I mean, what have you got to lose? Let's see it. Just go for it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Nothing.
I mean, you can get a penalty, but...
Yeah, but are you normally like do you normally get penalties when you're out? What kind of sailor are you? Are you aggressive, or are you kind of just stick to your knitting?
I like to think I'm pretty good on the penalties. I don't get too many.
Yeah.
The occasional over the line early, but apart from that...
Yeah. Okay, I think we
Interview.
can go to Ruish, our Albanian friend, Italian roots, and he's coming to us live from New Zealand. Good morning, Ruish. How's New Zealand this morning? What did you have for breakfast? Have you had your coffee?
Oh, I had plenty of coffee, thank you. Good evening for you, I guess. Nothing for breakfast, really. 3 hours sleep watching the races last night, so yeah.
Yeah, just wake up and have
hero mode.
2 race wins for Brecky. That's what you've had.
Yeah, well, let's not jinx it this time, please.
Not jinxing it. I've got Seb Menzies here with me, who's a driver on board the AC40 for the Kiwi team. I mean, do you want any tips from him?
No, just wish me luck and wish me stable connection this time, because last race, I lost connection while I was second. Probably would have lost anyways to his sailing, but
you're connecting from a long
just
way
internet
away.
went.
Not that means anything, but yeah, we'll wish you luck, that's for sure.
And what happened when we lost
Seriously.
connection last time? Where did you go? You dropped off the face of the earth. We thought you just, were sailing away from it, and you were like, I've had enough. I thought you were like, headphones off. I'm leaving.
Well, more or less, that's what happened. I mean, the first 10 seconds, I was like, well, did the game drop? And then I realized I had no connection anywhere. And I was like, no, all right, that's not meant to be. That's it. It was for e-sailing. He deserved it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely deserved it.
Oh, good stuff, Ruish. We wish you all the best. I mean, I'll give you a little insight. It's going to be windy in the next race. Not quite as wavy, but it's going to be a good one. So we'll let you go get set up for that.
Cheers.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Ooh. Yeah, we talked to him last week, Seb, and then after we talked to him, he had a really tough race. So hopefully we didn't jinx him again.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to be coming to you very soon with our 4th race of the day, and here it is. So only 2 races to go, and looking at this one, Seb, it's another juicy weather conditions for us.
15 knots. 1 lap this time. Be a shorter race from 150 true wind direction.
What's this wind direction like when you're actually out there on the course? Do you like this one?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's wavy.
It's a wavy one.
Yeah. Onshore. Usually consistent. More consistent than what it looks like we have looking upwind there.
And we can see the breeze there as well, up the course.
Yeah.
Just those different patches as we look up. This is a great view looking up the course there. You can just see those boundaries. I mean, how brilliant for a viewer is the boundaries? How frustrating is it for you when you know that you could see some great wind just outside the boundary, but you can't go and get it because you have to stay on the course?
Seems to always be the case, I think. Just want to go a little bit further outside, but the boundaries are awesome. They make for good racing. That's for sure.
So we got 1 minute 30 to go. Race number 4, round number 4 of the America's Cup E-Series. Ruiz is looking strong at the moment. Hot on his heel, though, is Murray Meister and Voswan. That makes up our top 3. But if you want to make a move, Seb, now is your time. Do you think we'll see anyone over the start line? Do you think we're going to see them start pushing it now?
You'd think so, I think. It's at that point where there's going to be boats that are going to be pushing it, and there's going to be boats that are going to want to be more consistent. That's when you usually see tougher races for the guys up the front. So it'll be interesting to see how Ruiz approaches this one.
Who are you taking on this one?
I want to see a good race from Dub G, 25.
Dub G.
Yeah.
All right, so Tiger Stick just on the Discord chat now is piping up a little bit about a penalty he got in that last race start. Reckons he was the leeward boat and got a penalty, and the windward boat should have got penalised there. But we'll have to talk to him maybe after and see what happened there. But now it's all about race number 4. Can Tiger Stick have a good one? Is it going to be Murray Meister, his Swedish compatriot, or Ruiz keep winning these races? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Racing. Clear start again, was it?
Yeah, looks like it.
Penalty on board Tiger Stick, relative Bouchefie not keeping clear. I mean, either something's going wrong or he doesn't know his windwards from leewards, and he's got another penalty.
Yeah. Good start from these guys down to leeward here.
Voswan
goes to the attack.
This is where you come through the traffic. Oh, big dip.
Oh, no, too close.
What happened? It looked like he was clear, but...
Diamonds. Yeah. There's a diamond that goes around these boats, because obviously you got the foils and you don't want them coming together.
No.
So you can't get too close. So I assume that will be the problem there. He dipped too close to the boat on starboard.
So despite that, Voswan is maintaining a reasonably solid top 5 at the moment. But Rocky BDA, we said if Rocky needed to elevate himself on the leaderboard, this was the race to do it. And just sneaking into the lead there over Sweaties as well. Those two kind of mid-pack runners have jumped up into the top couple of spots. Ruiz still consistent, but where's Mirameister? Oh, just climbing. This is getting good, Seb.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Rocky goes to the cross on Ruiz.
Oh,
just gets it.
That was close. Ruiz moves up into second place. Slam dunks right on top of Sweaties there. That's going to hurt Sweaties, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not ideal, especially when you're already out on ley line. He's going to have to sit there.
So what's kind of going on there on board that boat? Obviously, the turbulent wind coming off these sails, like we can't see it on the screen now, but it's going to have an effect on those boats behind, isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge. It's especially when it's lighter breeze, so it won't be too bad at the moment, but yeah, you have a lot less breeze, more turbulent, and so ultimately you just don't go as fast or point as high. So it's not a good position to be in, and at any cost you want to get out of there usually. Looks like Marimeister's come back well from the right there.
Yeah, real good, and just came up over Ruiz there. That's the big battle. Can Marimeister stay ahead of Ruiz? Ruiz going for a big race victory here. This would be a big statement, but Marimeister's having nothing of it. Neither is... Oh, penalty too! Ruiz with a penalty. And struggling to lay, just coming around that mark there. So real drama for Ruiz. I mean, you really don't want to be outside the top 3 at this pointy end of the race. So a massive downwind coming here for Ruiz. Can he climb up into 3rd place after getting that penalty? That really hurts. Still has that penalty on. Still going that 30% wind reduction.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. It looks like he's got rid of it now, but he's in a really light patch of wind up there. You can see Marimeister just in a big puff there, going straight down the course. Voswan consistent.
Yeah, real consistent, and coming to spoil the party as well.
Yeah,
was Voswan with that port starboard at the top. That was just not what Ruiz needed. And it is going to be an absolute game changer now. This is huge for Rocky BDA as well. I mean, a win here is going to see Rocky really skyrocket up the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Mirameister, if he can hold on to second, but hot on his heels back there, that is a race between the French and the Swedish.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in on this, baby.
Keep in mind, this is just down to the finish now. Only a 1-lap race this time.
And Ruiz is stuck in just this horrible light patch as well up the course.
Yeah, this is going to be important for him. He needs to stay ahead of these 3 boats behind him.
Oh, I don't like what I'm seeing for Ruiz there. It's hard to watch.
It's going to be a close finish as well. Mirameister and Voswan have caught up to Rocky.
Oh, it's got Mirameister in the lead. Oh, this is huge for the Swede. What's happened to Rocky BDA? Big cross coming up here. Who's it going to be?
Jives on top.
Oh, it's going to be close. This one's going to come right down to the finish between all 3 of these. It looks like it's going to be the Swede.
It does. It looks very light down the bottom here.
One more maneuver. You've got to stick it, but it will be Mirameister.
He's got good downwind.
Wow.
He's always coming back.
But Voswan, great result. More consistency from
Here he is.
Voswan. Where's Ruiz? Back up to 5th. He was as low as 7th there for a little time being. So can he hold on to 5th place? It's going to be super close into the finish. Ruiz simply needs 5th here if he wants to keep his hopes alive. He needs 5th, but here comes Tiger Stick. It's going to be close on the line. Very close on the line. Ruiz holds.
That could prove important, I think.
This is going to seriously shake some things up. I mean, we know Mirameister is going to go into the lead, but just how much of a lead, we're going to have to wait and see. I mean, I don't even know how to break this one down, Seb. It was just all about that top mark for me.
Yeah, that penalty really hurt Ruiz. And then, yeah, Mirameister and Voswan had a really good downwind. But yeah, good race for Rocky as well.
Great. I mean, I would have loved to have seen Rocky hold on for the win, because I think that really would have seen him jump up the leaderboard and start threatening for that. But you'd take a second anyway. Oh, man. I mean, 35 points up for grabs in that race. So we're going to see a shake-up here. We are going to see a shake-up. I don't know if I'm ready for this. After 4 races, it will be Mirameister on 69 points. Nice. Ruiz 62. Rocky 15. Oh my gosh. I mean, this thing is wide open.
Yeah.
This is literally one of the most wide open.
That top 4, it's going to be a big race.
Oh, get the calculator out. We could have, 40 points for the win. Oh my god. I can't even think.
It's a lot of maths.
It's a lot of maths. I mean, if you're, yeah, there's going to be some big changes here. I don't think I can pick this one. I really can't. To put it simply, top 4 can all win this thing going into the last race.
Sure, yeah.
Voswan's still a chance. If Rocky, Ruiz, Mirameister have a shocker, he could jump for. I mean, he probably needs to win. Voswan probably needs to win to have a shot. Likewise, I'd say Rocky probably needs to win. Between Ruiz and Mirameister, there's going to be this brilliant battle going on. I mean, there's a lot smarter people than me, that invented this scoring system, who may or may not be in this room that I'm looking at, and even they look confused. That's how close this thing could be. I mean, four scenarios could be a real possibility here. It's been a tough day out for Dub G25, but still, you got to take a lot out of this. It's his first time in the final, and if these results are anything to go by, consistency of being in the final does help, but it's not everything, because Mirameister's come from nowhere and has jumped in and has gone straight to the top of the leaderboard. Can they stay there, though? That's the big question. Oh, 1 to go.
One race.
1 race to go. 40 points up for grabs in the top race.
The finale.
I mean, what do you do in this race? Do you think about your opponents? Do you try and match race this thing? Are you just going, I'm going to make this all about me. I just need to start well and I'll do the maths from there.
Yeah, I think
what do?
You have to kind of focus on yourself to start with. I'd say there's too many boats involved, and if you're in the situation where you can tack on someone you need to tack on,
yeah,
you do it, right?
Someone like Ruiz will need a boat between him and Marimeister. And then someone like Voswan will probably need to win the race and have a few results go his way. So I'd love to hear from someone like Voswan to see what they're thinking about. Well, we got them. I'm hearing. We've got them. Is it Voswan?
Voswan's here, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, mate. How are you? You're muted. We can't hear you.
He's got the wheel as well. A lot.
That's all right.
Of players with the wheel.
Take your time. Not quite yet.
We're not getting you.
We're not getting you. Okay, just give us a. How are you feeling going into the final race?
Got a thumbs up.
How are you enjoying yourself so far? Yeah, you need.
He's gonna win.
You got the win.
Yeah.
You got the win. All right. Give us a wave. Give us a smile. Give us your winning face. There we go. There's a happy man. Woo! See, we don't even need it. We don't even need to talk to him. We can just see him. He looks like a happy man. I mean, that looks like a man ready to take out a 5th race. He's been consistent today, Voswan, our French sailor. But can he make it matter when it counts and win this race? Seb, I've kind of got this feeling that whoever wins this race,
yeah, I agree,
will win overall. I know it sounds funny, but with the scoring system, it's not quite the case. There's probably 1,000 different outcomes of this thing that could take place right now. Seriously, I mean, but I feel like to make it simple, you win this race, you give yourself the best chance.
Yeah, 100%. By the looks of it, we got 2 laps.
Yeah.
13 knots. Small waves. I think it's going to be a good race. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how shifty this one is as well, how shifty the wind is. I mean, we've seen some massive, dramatic wind shifts on this thing. So we welcome you in to the final race of 4th round here for the ACE Series. Just to break this one down, the winner comes to Barcelona. The winner will go on an AC40. So too will 2nd place as well. Seb, you've been racing these things. You've been playing the game as well. I mean, we've heard from a lot of people that the game and actually racing these boats is similar.
Yeah.
Like, how much confidence does it give you that if these winners or whoever's going to win to go on the boat is actually going to succeed? Like, do you think there's a chance that if they go on the boat, they could win a race?
I do think so. The game is very realistic, and like the whole racing side of it, obviously exactly the same as how real life is, and they have the feeling for what everything does. Steering the boat. I think they'll do real well.
And you spent, obviously the simulated training is probably slightly different to the game itself, but the game was born from the simulator.
Yeah,
I mean, from
exactly.
SimTech that Emirates Team New Zealand kind of revolutionized in the game, and now we've kind of got lucky enough that we can enjoy it out there. I mean, how brilliant is it as a sailor, one, to be able to play a game that's as realistic as this, but it's literally what you guys are using.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we use to train. So I think it's as good as a stepping stone as you could get into the real boat. So yeah, I do 100% believe these guys will be definitely fit out for sailing these boats, and I'm very excited to hopefully be there and watch it all unfold. Yeah,
I think you're gonna have to talk to the powers that be and just be like, if Marimeister wins, we need to have a showdown. He called me out.
Yeah.
So it needs to be me. I need to be the one that does this. It's your like.
Hopefully, we'll see.
It'd be this monumentous story. 2 galactic icons of sailing of 49ers.
For ultimate bragging rights.
For ultimate bragging rights. Yeah.
No.
Have you sailed? You've sailed a bit in Lake Garda, where
I have.
Marimeister is.
One of my favorite spots.
What is your favorite spot?
I have really enjoyed Barcelona, but I would say Lake Harder would probably be number 1.
Yeah.
It is a natural wind tunnel.
I did find it funny him saying that he's like in the most iconic sailing location
Seems weird to be gaming
in
there.
the world, and he's just jamming the game, just absolutely frothing on the game, playing a lot. I mean, we've seen guys and talked to E-Sailing Central last week. He was having to balance schoolwork,
Yep.
like 14 years old, balance schoolwork. Reckons he hasn't missed a day of school, and that's obviously a pretty good one. But there's like 50,000 euro on the line. I mean, you'd almost just give up school for that.
Bring your controller to school.
Bring your controller to school day. Okay, so there's one race to go. We're just waiting for this one. We've just been doing the maths really on trying to work out what's going on. I've done a few calculations in my head and it's about to explode. So we're just going to have to get into the race, let the results speak for themselves. Here we go. Bring it on. Race 5, Barcelona. It's clear skies. How's the wind looking, Seb?
Yeah, so 13 knots. We have 280 wind direction, small waves, 2 laps, and yeah, it's going to be a good showdown. Looks pretty shifty.
So we got some Twitch shout outs coming in as well. So we're hearing from you on the YouTube, Twitch. Jump on the Discord, wherever you are. This is the final race. Who are you cheering for? Where are you? Let's start talking some smack. Who do you like? I want to see you put it in the comments. Who you're backing.
Who are you backing, Jesse?
I mean, I'm backing. I'm going to go out on it. Honestly, we spoke to him earlier. I liked the cut of his jib. It's our Bermuda sailor, Rocky BDA. I'm going to go there and say it. I like him. I see him getting a race win.
Yeah.
And I reckon Ruiz and Marimeister might get tied up in their own battle. So, how good's this? We got both Bing Bing France and Peterson, 2 of our winners joining us here on the Twitch stream as well. So great to have you with us, guys. Who are you picking in this one? Who are you picking? That's what I want to know.
They're studying up on their future competitor.
Yeah, that's right.
Here we go. I got minute 20.
And E-Sailing Central's here. So we got all the champs. All the champs are here. A minute 15 to go. Our 3 winners so far are all tuned into the final race. Who's going to be joining them? Will it be Ruiz? Will it be Marimeister? Or can Rocky BDA or Voswan spoil the party and come through? To put it simple, Marimeister finishes 1 boat ahead of Ruiz. That would be enough. But 2 boats, if there's another boat in between there, Ruiz would jump the lead. So Ruiz needs a boat between him and Marimeister.
Yeah.
And
Looks like we got Marimeister following Ruiz around already. Maybe that's some match racing.
Yeah, like look at those 2. There is some match racing going on there. This is good news for Rocky BDA
and Voswan.
And Voswan, you're right.
Okay, 25 seconds.
Oh,
Marimeister's late into his spot.
they are coming late. Marimeister kind of just staying out of things, going right out to that right-hand boundary. Ruiz looks like he's trying to target the pin end of the line, so we are going to get a big split early on.
Oh.
Penalty, Ruiz! Oh, no! Voswan got the
Ruiz.
penalty on Ruiz
3,
there.
2, 1.
Super early start. Voswan's
Voswan,
over the line early. Ruiz, something's going on the boat there. Oh, no. What happened to Ruiz? He got the penalty, and then there was drama on board the boat. That means Voswan gets the lead. Marimeister is up there as well. I mean,
He's played it safe.
what happened on the start there? It looks like
Oh,
Ruiz is capsizing. Don't tell me that Ruiz is disconnected again on race 5. I can't believe this. He's just capsized the boat. He's had a penalty. His boat was skidding sideways.
Oh,
Something
he's
is
got a collision there as well. Voswan on starboard and Rocky on.
Penalty on Voswan? Oh, was that in the what is going on? There is penalties galore. No, another one. Rocky BDA is getting collided from left, right, and centre.
It looks good for Marimeister at the moment.
I think we've just lost Voswan. Voswan's capsized as well. I mean, 2 of our leading teams, Ruiz and Voswan, have both tipped the boat over on the final race of the day. You wouldn't read about it.
No, you wouldn't. It's been dramatic.
Okay, what does this mean, really? Just stripping it back, going overall. Marimeister is in the mix, in lead pole position right now. You'd have to think that if he can stay consistent, bag a top 3 here, it's probably going to be enough.
Yeah, as long as he stays close to Rocky, Voswan and Ruiz.
Oh, collision! This is all on. I mean, there's been so many collisions out there, Seb, that I would not write off another one right now.
No, you wouldn't. I think, yeah, Voswan and Ruiz are definitely, they're back, but you wouldn't be giving up, that's for sure.
Yeah, come on, Ruiz. Come on, Voswan. Where are you? The time is now. It's not too late. There's 2 laps of this thing, remember.
It's a long race. Our longest race so far, that's for sure.
We've seen Bush there just take a little maneuver as we take a breath. I mean, I feel like we need to take a breath here. Sweaties. Was Sweaties in the mix? Not quite. A little bit low.
Yeah, he was slightly far. Looks like we've got big gust on it's the left side of the screen, but the top right.
Or is that a tight mark round in there for Sweaties in the lead? Bushify coming round in second, but the
Rocky's
big
got
one,
back as well now, so does look good for Marimeister at the moment.
Yeah, massive for Marimeister. I mean, his closest 3 to him on the leaderboard are in the bottom 3 positions, and Sweaties has now just got a penalty. They were on opposite legs there, but Ruiz has got a penalty on Sweaties. That's almost worse for Ruiz. I mean, if you're Ruiz, you probably want Sweaties to win, and you want Marimeister to drop back. But Sweaties now dropping back. Rocky BDA looking a little bit bumpy on the downwind.
Yeah, so Rocky's split marks from the rest of the fleet, and he's on a lot better angle at the moment, making big gains.
Look at this boat fly. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Look at the tech. I mean, what's the fastest you've been on one of these things? Are you allowed to say?
I think I'm allowed to say it's pretty fast.
Go on.
In the 40s and quite high up in the 40s.
Like above 47?
Yeah, I think around 47 sort of my personal top speed. I know these boats have gone faster.
Have they gone 50?
They have gone 50. Yeah.
That's incredible. That is absolutely 50 knots in an AC40. I mean, that just makes me excited. Oh, penalty on Marimeister. Penalty on Marimeister. This is not over yet. I mean, we got excited talking about how fast these boats go, and we forgot we had a race on our hands. It was looking all Marimeister, and now this thing is closing up.
Would you look at that? We got the top 4 are in the bottom 4 in this race.
I mean, this actually could have an effect on things. Like, are we going to see Sweaties come through? Is this enough to have Sweaties come into the lead? I mean,
How's your maths, Jesse?
Well, I hadn't even worked that out. That wasn't even on my calculator.
Yeah, that wasn't even on my radar, so
I hadn't done a hypothesis on that one. Or Bush? Or Bush? What? I'm too excited. I don't even know. I think we're just going to have to wait.
Rocky's past Marimeister as well.
Oh my gosh. What a
Have we had Voswan? Is Voswan disconnected, or are they?
They're just
He's a kilometre.
He's far back.
Hopefully he's still racing.
I mean, if we're in Barcelona, he's in France. That's how far he is behind right now.
Here we go.
Unlucky
Sweaties
for
round.
Voswan. Yeah, Sweaties around first.
Bottom.
Who else we got, Seb? Who's coming in?
Bushafi's just rounded the other mark. Looks like Sweaties is tagged to cover him. I can see Rocky. He's passed Marimeister, I believe.
Yeah, it looks
Close.
like big cross coming up. Rocky Bermuda on starboard. Oh, indecision for Marimeister. Marimeister now is going to be the first into the mark. They all look like they're struggling on the ley line. I mean, this thing is a race. We have a race on our hands. Marimeister is being hunted down.
Ruiz is slow. They've gone for the split.
I would have liked to see Ruiz maneuver jibe a lot earlier there. That would have been nice to see. But this thing is all on. We've got 2 more legs to go. We are on leg 3 of 4. This is the final race. Our top teams are way down. Our top gamers had an absolute shocker, to put it quite frank, in this one. It's opened the door. I mean,
yeah,
there's a lot of possibilities
that's
right
sure.
now.
I would be interested to know how Sweaties is going in the overall here.
Yeah, I'm going to go have a look at the results quickly.
Jesse's working it out for us. We've got the whole fleet coming over to the left-hand side now. Looks like a left shift across the course.
I can't even... I mean, I looked at that and there's options. There's options. This thing's so exciting. It could be one of any one of 5 players if this thing plays out the way we think it might. Our top players, Voswan, Ruiz, Rocky BDA, Marameister, are in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th respectively. Ha ha ha. Bring it on. Tiger Stick. I mean, does Tiger Stick from Sweden know Marameister from Sweden? Is there going to be some Swedish kind of gift that gets given here where Tiger Stick goes, I'm going to give this to my mate? Do they know each other? Who knows? Is that even allowed? Are we professional enough that you're not allowed to do that? I don't know. We have to read up on the rules. There might be some... I mean, this thing could be... This is the closest one we've had. This is week number 4, Seb. It's good to have you with me.
It's good to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It's a close race. We've got Marameister's got back ahead of Rocky. You'd like to think he's in the box seat, I'd say.
Yeah, but that thing's close. There's 20 meters between them. Big cross coming up behind. Or Rocky just dipping behind Marameister there. Marameister tacking right on top in the background. So there is some serious cat and mouse going on in the background. Tiger Stick just struggling a little bit there. Oh, Rocky takes the lead over Marameister. Where's Ruiz? Where's Ruiz?
Yeah, Ruiz is back. Had a really good race from Sweaties here. He's already around the top mark.
Yeah, Ruiz is just struggling towards the back. Just got really kind of hurt at the bottom mark. Probably should have split earlier. Just got sucked into an absolute hole, a black hole at the bottom. Dropped back, so it's almost, you'd think, game over for Ruiz. Going to need a miracle. But Sweaties.
Does look like Rocky's just passed both the Swedish.
Rocky BDA.
He's moving up. Oh no, he's just dipping Tiger Stick at the moment.
I mean, what are people saying on the chats as well? I mean, where's the support? There's been a lot of support for the Swedes so far. They've gone quiet though, as they don't quite know what's going on. There's
close penalty. That's good for Rocky.
Penalty on Tiger. Did it slow down Rocky though? But also, I think Rocky needs more people between
I think so.
him and Marameister. So Rocky needs to make some more overtakes here. Can he pull in Dub G25? Can Marameister go ahead? I mean, at the moment, I'm still giving this thing... I feel to Marameister, but I just don't know. Where does this put Sweaties? Where does this put the Boosh? The Spaniard and the Kiwi are making a run at it late. They are coming down to the finish line. They're putting a stamp on this thing. Is it going to be enough to climb the leaderboard into the top spot? I don't even want to say.
Yeah,
We're just going to let this thing play out. And may the maths win at the end of the day. So we're coming in. This is the final leg of race number 5. This is, of course, our 4th round. We're over halfway in our weekly challenges. Remembering, we will take 6 of the weekly challenges through to the grand final. They'll be joined by 2 wild card entries. And in about 2 minutes' time, we're going to have decided who it's going to be. Seb, you are just watching this thing.
I am, yeah. I'm invested, very invested. It's a close race. Rocky's done really well here, though. Oh,
Ruiz is back. Ruiz is back. and is right on Marimeister. Oh, this thing is going to come down to the wire.
Oh, Tiger Sticks.
Oh, what's Tiger Stick done there? Has Tiger Stick just given that one to Marimeister? Is that what I've just seen? Have we just seen some real kind of America's Cup espionage style play there? That was interesting. Oh, Luis! Who got the penalty?
I can't
see it. I think Marimeister got the penalty. Okay, where's Voswan? I mean,
Voswan's too far back.
Ruiz needs a boat between him and Marimeister.
Ruiz drives back.
That penalty. What's happening with that penalty? Is it still on?
Yeah, he's still got the penalty.
Okay, Ruiz needs a piece of Tiger Stick here. Ruiz could pull off a miracle. Ruiz needs to get ahead of Tiger Stick and ahead of Marimeister. There's not long to go. Big maneuver coming up. Can Ruiz sneak ahead?
Marimeister's
looking like it.
as well.
Ruiz
Voswan's coming.
trying to roll over the top. Can Ruiz get there? He's got the boat speed. Ruiz has to get ahead. It's going to be close. Can Tiger Stick? Oh my gosh.
Tiger Stick gets it.
And Marimeister finishes at the back. I mean, okay. We talked about Ruiz. We talked about Marimeister. We talked about Voswan. But Rocky BDA was in fourth. Sweaties and Bush, they were up there in first and second. They weren't out of it as well. So this thing is going to come down to an absolute drum roll. An absolute drum roll. Seb,
I don't even know what to say after that one.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I think we're just going to have to drum roll this one out and wait. I mean, the stats, yep, they're on screen. Read them if you want, but prepare yourselves because this thing's going to be close. It's going to be very close. Are you any idea? What do you think? I can't even remember. I can't even go into this race. I can't even remember where Sweaties and Bush were.
Yeah, neither. I know.
Was there enough?
Rocky might be.
Is that enough for Rocky? 1, 2 ahead. Oh my gosh! I can see them. I can see them doing the maths in the background. Drum roll, please. Who's it going to be? Race number 5. The winner of week number 4 is Rocky BDA. What?
What a comeback!
Woohoo! Yo, beauty. I mean,
how's that for a finish?
that was. Look at the point I mean, just crazy. We talk about this system, the Bernasconi. I mean, and this is why he invented it, because it gives you results like this. Oh, I can't. He's going to be pumped. I mean, all of Sydney, I reckon, would have heard him when he saw that. Rocket!
There he
is.
Congratulations.
So good. Such a good feeling.
Oh my, mate, did that surprise you as much as it surprised us? Did you think you'd done enough?
Yeah. I was calculating in my head the last dolman, and I was like, oh, it's going to be so close. Like, and then I saw like the people that I needed to beat behind me and like screwing up. I was like, oh, come on, I got to get one more place. I was like pushing it on the edge. And then, yeah.
Mate, I mean,
so cool.
You've been in these finals and you've been getting better every week, and you've just come out and you've won. You've booked your spot in the grand final. You're coming to join us in Barcelona for the grand final, mate. Well done.
Thank you so much. Oh, I can't wait to be there. I'm putting in maybe about 300 hours in like, I don't know, 7 weeks. been
Keep
a
those
big
hours
push.
up.
Like, yeah.
Now's the question: you're going to get the controller out, start practicing, or are you going to keep to the wheel?
Maybe I might give the controller a try just to give it a try to see if I can get some gains. I think you can tack faster with the controller because with the wheel you actually gotta turn it. With the controller it's just a joy. You can just slam it over.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky, I mean, quite simply, what does this mean? Do you have a passport? Are you ready to go? Like, is it current? Is it up to date?
Yeah, I got Bermuda passport and a British passport because, British colony. So double.
Yeah, you'll be safe getting it with both of those. I mean, looking back, we've obviously got the E-Series going on right now, but we've got the America's Cup going on at the same time, so you're going to get to see a piece of that. Being from Bermuda, we had the America's Cup there in 2017. Were you there for that?
Yeah, I was working with the boat builders at the youth AC team for like 6 months. So I know a lot of the people in the AC. And then during the AC in Bermuda, I was the lead photo boat driver. So on the race course every day, chasing the yachts.
It's going to be like a coming home party for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it's a ton of fin sailors in the AC. A lot of the boys here in Sydney that I sail with. So yeah, it's going to be like a proper party.
I have no doubt that you'll find your way to a dark and stormy when you get to Barcelona.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's been a real roller coaster for me these past 2 months. I've got a back injury, so I've actually been missing sailing myself because I'm a grinder on a TP52 here in Sydney. So I missed Hamilton Island Race Week, and with the back injury, I was like, right into the game, dig into it. And yeah, happy to see it all come true.
That's probably the best rehab program you can have. Yeah. I mean, if you're a sailor and you're obviously a great sailor like you are, to be able to jump into the gaming world and I mean, the game's pretty bloody cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, I've learned so much about foiling. Like, I had no clue. And also I got a 5-year-old son, which he wants to be a sailor, so obviously he's going to be foiling in the future. So it's a good base for me to learn off of.
Well, mate, I mean, absolutely fantastic. We were really stoked for that one. You've been with us since the start. You've put in some huge hours. You've booked you've stamped your ticket to Barcelona on the 28th for the grand final. So keep that training up. Congratulations, Rocky from Bermuda.
Thank you.
Representing Australia, representing Bermuda. Bring it on.
Bring on Barcelona.
Thank you so much. Yeah, can't wait. Oh, I just got to explain to my wife.
Oh, what a way to finish. It's just dawned on him that he's got to explain to his wife why he's going to do another 300 hours in the game and just have a trip to Barcelona. Maybe you have to bring her with you as well. Bring the whole family on, family vacay. Oh, how good. Well, what a way to finish our fourth week. Seb, thanks for joining me. Did you have a good time?
I have. Thanks for having me. It's been an honour.
No.
I've very much enjoyed it, and hopefully my commentary was all right.
No, your commentary was great. I mean, you're a great sailor. Your commentary career, I reckon, is going to kick off after your sailing career as well. And I reckon you should jump back on the game, have a wee jam with some of the winners out there.
Maybe when Rocky gets there, I'll challenge him.
Challenge him. I reckon he's up for it. Okay, so that wraps up week number 4, our weekly challenge. We've got 4 of them now that have booked their spot to Barcelona joining us, and we'll be back for more weekly challenges, weekly qualifier next Saturday, so be sure to join us then. For now, Saturday night here in Barcelona, I reckon we're going to go celebrate with Rocky Bermuda. Get him on the phone. He's finding his way to a dark and stormy. Australia is going to be celebrating with him. We'll celebrate with him as well. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, Seb, and we'll see you all next week.